Hey everyone, Ben here from Sydney Fruit Gardening, and I just want to show you a few things that are either fruiting or flowering in the garden at the moment. We've had some really hot weather recently, 35 degrees and such, and yeah, quite rainy as well. We just had a whole day of rain followed by sort of 35°C now, which is just making the place like a sauna. So but the tropicals are loving it, and there's a few things which are coming along quite nicely, so I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you. Alright, to start with is the Rinear. This one seems to be going probably slightly ahead of the other one, and we do have some fruit set, which is kind of cool. So these are a bit small at the moment, but they've been on there for a week or two, probably 2 weeks at the moment, some of these. Try and find some other ones to show you here. There's another one. Here's another one over here. There's one over here I saw as well, which is kind of small. They're all kind of small right now, but they are hanging on, these little fruitlets. So this is probably 6 weeks earlier than last year, which I think is awesome. Hopefully we'll get a better chance of the fruit ripening and tasting a bit better than the first fruits that I had last year. Alright, Eugenias. So this is the acerola cherry, the Florida sweet, and this is its second time flowering this season, and it's actually set some fruit for once. So quite a few actually, which is really good. And I think again it's just the hot weather with the rain that we've had as well. So so I'll probably have to net this at some point soon, just to protect it from the dreaded fruit fly. There they are. But I've also got new flowers coming, so just got to work out when I net versus how many more flowers do I let turn into fruit. Alright, Patanga tuber. This is the most flowers I've ever seen on it. I can't say there's necessarily fruit set just yet, but you know, we may get lucky here, I'm not sure. So yeah, this is Patanga tuber. I've never tried this before. It's flowered previously, but I'm talking 3, 4, 5 flowers, not the whole tree like this. And I think it's this location as well, where it just gets a lot more sun than the other location down the side of the alleyway, my nursery location. So it's I think it's just doing better here. The wax jambu, unfortunately it dropped those flowers, so I am on the lookout to see if more come through, but it is starting to spit out some new growth, which is great. And you may have noticed I've actually cut down the red dacres here. Look, I just have too many bananas, guys, and these ones all served a purpose in protecting the Rinear, protecting the wax jambu, but this is they're bigger now, and I think they're confident in terms of getting through our winters, or I'm confident at least. So this one I can't necessarily say I've got fruit set yet. We've got lots of flowers, heaps of flowers, guys. That might be one there, maybe 1 or 2, hard to tell, but yeah, it's flowering all over. The good thing is, I've also noticed when I have been hand pollinating, by the way, but when I have been hand pollinating, I just generally sort of knock these ones out under a container and get the pollen, but I've noticed little beetles coming out at the same time, so I reckon I've got some sort of beetle which may be a pollinator for the Rinear. So that's kind of cool if that's the case. Guava, this is the red cherry guava. Got a few guavas on there, which is great. And it's starting to put out another flush of flowers. Again, there's that question of, sort of when do I net to protect it against the fruit fly versus how letting it go for a bit longer and putting out more fruit. Alright, this is my longan. This is a air-laid longan that someone gave me, and it's got a few fruitlets on there, which I think is pretty good given it's just in a little pot, to be honest. So it's doing quite well. You look at those. So quite happy with that. Better than the lychee. The lychee really is not a happy chappy at the moment. Hasn't put out any new growth, just basically sitting there. So hopefully that one turns around. Peanut butter fruit is starting to put out some flower buds. I've only ever tried one fruit off this, so very keen to try again and get a feel for what it's like. Black sapote is putting out flowers. Again, just look in there. This one's quite an easy one, to be honest, to grow in our climate. No hassles. So pretty simple, to be honest. And we've got jujube over here. I've left some fruit on this, but just at the bottom half of the tree. Again, I'll probably need to net this at some point soon. But I've left the top half fruit free just so it can focus on putting out some growth up the top and start turning into a proper tree. Of course, we've got lots of apples, a lot of potted varieties flowering. Tropic sweet. Just been picking some tropic sweets. These are small ones, but this is a little tropic sweet tree here in the pot. Got some figs coming along. More apples. So they're all coming along nicely. And I was quite happy 1 year after grafting these bud grafts. They've actually taken, this is the pinky lemon, which seems to be sort of variegated with some pinky green foliage, and I believe inside the flesh is a kind of pink colour. So got the cuttings from Neil, and you can see here the 9th 23. So there's another one here which is a bit behind the other one, but still going, still starting to shoot off, which is great. So that's doing really well. We've got some obviously lemons, limes, that sort of thing. They're very easy around here, so no trouble there at all. And yeah, the apple trees. So apple trees are doing great. We've pretty much harvested all the Dorset Golden. Oh, there's one more there. So Dorset Golden's pretty much finished. I've got Anna as the other low chill variety yet to come, and we're just finishing up Tropic Sweet as well. White sapote is also going okay. We've got some little fruit forming over there. Another one over there in that bag. So we've got a few more fruits forming. We've just harvested a few of the fruit as well, which is, yeah, these are really tasty. Really love the white sapote, so hopefully we can get just a few more of them, and maybe some bigger sized ones as well. That would be awesome. So yeah, white sapote is going pretty good. That's the graft as well. Grafted Max Golden I'll put on there, so hoping I'll get some big ones from that. So we've also got guava. This is the first time this guava has flowered, so it'll be interesting to see the sort of guava we get from it. I can't quite remember. I suspect it might just be a white kind, you know, sort of unknown seedling or something. Look at that guy. Oops. Praying mantis there. see him a little bit. We get lots of praying mantises in the garden, which is great because they're good at getting rid of the bad bugs. All these is a mummy sapote seedling. The rest of them are all abiu. They're all doing great. We've got some soursop seedlings here too. Just go around the front. Right, that's the Anna apple tree, which is doing well. And we've got the persimmon here, the fuyu. So it's done its usual thing of dropping probably half the fruit that's on it, but still quite a lot on there. We got the red grapes coming over here. Some other ones I'll show you. Hang on. Yeah, they're the red seedless flame grapes, I think they're called. Stink bugs have got most of my oranges this year, unfortunately. Really kind of a plague of those stink bugs, which is no good. I think we're going to get round to probably soon of the mulberries, which I'm looking forward to. They're so tasty. And got pomegranates coming on. Heaps of them. As per usual, pomegranates are the easiest thing up here, as long as you get the right variety, which is the wonderful variety. So yeah, just a quick look today, guys. And mango, we removed all the mangoes this year so we can focus on growth, which I'm glad I've done, but it's doing really well. And that's where I'll leave you. Just a very quick one today to show you what's growing and what's fruiting at the moment. Bye for now.